Alright, so I'm going to show you guys something. These are World War II era newspaper articles in these photo albums, so let's take a little look at them. They are a little faded in some places because they are World War II. I found these at a flea market, and a veteran sold them to me, so let's go ahead and look at them. Now some of these may be a little bit graphic because they are from the front lines of the war. Most of them are in Europe. So this is a chance for you guys to see a primary source and use. And just to see the level of reporting and from the World War II era. Where the World War II is one of the most documented wars in history, and that is because people kept journals and diaries and letters, and they have all, well, not all of them, but for the most part been preserved. So here you can kind of see in this one some of the bombs being dropped, and up here you can see them kind of making them. Now I don't know what all of these are, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend to know what all of this is, but I just thought this was really interesting and unique. Okay, there you can see Hitler. More Hitler. Here is a prisoner line. So it's just kind of interesting to go back and see a little bit of history, which is what our goal is. Just to kind of see what the soldiers were dealing with. And a lot of these are not American. So there's a lot of British in here. Yeah, so there you can see kind of the effects of the bombings. There's Eisenhower, and here's like the main people of the war. So here's Truman, Churchill, Stalin, and Cheng. I don't know much about him. There you can see kids in London, which is like evacuating them from London during the Blitz, which was when the Germans would bomb London. If you've seen the Chronicles of Narnia, this is why they are sent off. So here you can see kind of the destruction. And I always found it interesting that the Nazis missed the churches. The biggest thing in town, and they'd always miss them. So here you just kind of see more of the effects of the war. So here, this is all Germany. These ones right through here are a little bit more on the graphic side. Sorry I didn't warn you. But just keep in mind, this is a war scene. Yeah. Here you can see Truman being sworn into office. That's what all these are, is from Truman's inauguration. Just some wartime propaganda, which was they used total war, which means that the country's entire resources were devoted to the war cause. So here you can kind of see the effects of that. This is Eisenhower. We got this one right here, I believe. The effects of bombing, naval trying to see who this is. Just a family picture. I don't know who it is. And here you can kind of see the headlines about Hitler. More Hitler. The next one's got some graphic stuff in it. Okay, but just keep in mind this is a war. These are slave laborers from Russia, so it's Russian captives. Here you can. These are government officials in the war zone, kind of going around seeing everything. This is devastation in China, and then here's one of the bombs. It is British. Okay, let me switch you guys over to the next one. Okay, so my memory card apparently decided to fill up when I was talking. So these are just more headlines about the cruelties of the war. The reporters did not hide anything from the public because back then a lot of people kind of romanticized war, and by putting all this in the eyes of the public, it allowed people to see the horrors of war for the first time. So here are some more headlines. Again, these are very blunt and little graphic, so if that bothers you, you may not want to finish this video. Okay, so here you can kind of see some of the ships. You zoom up again so that you guys can see them. Okay. Some more ships. And these are not in any chronological order, they were just in a box when I got them. So here you can kind of see the headlines when FDR passed away. FDR is Franklin Roosevelt. He was the president at the start of the war. Some more, and this is on Truman and his family. Here's Eleanor Roosevelt. And FDR did die in office. The next one panel we do have some graphic ones, so okay. Here you can see some more of the, oops, I mean zoom in that far, guys. I got a new camera, I'm still trying to learn how to use it. Some more of the equipment. And this is Spanish. Okay, we're back to more on FDR. Some more. Here you can see FDR's too. Here's some more of the war, and this is in Spain and China. Sorry, cut off China. And this is the American invasion of Germany. So here, and this one right here is a concentration camp. We're going to get into a few more graphic pictures of a concentration camps if that bothers you, and prisoner of war prisons if that bothers you. Go ahead and fast forward. Okay, the last page. Trying to think what that is. This is Berlin. Okay, and here is Goebbels. He's one of the top German generals. So there you go. That was a primary source because these are directly from the front lines in Europe and the Pacific of World War II. So I hope you guys enjoyed that.